Hello Pisces and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First of all, I would like to thank for all of you who have seen my previous videos. You liked, shared and subscribed. I'm truly grateful for all of those, and what makes me even happier that you are back for more. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to give you a big welcome, and I'm very glad that you found me. And I do hope that this reading is going to be helpful for all of you. In today's reading, we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the next 3 months of October, November and December, pretty much from all areas of our lives. We're going to talk about love, relationship and money, career and finance. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. So let's get started. In the center of your reading, you do have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is the card of indecisiveness. When you have two options and you don't know how to make a decision, you are not seeing the way out and you are overanalyzing the situation. Right? This decision might be different for everybody. Whenever this comes up, it's very important that you are listening to your intuition, you're listening to your inner guidance, because if you follow your inner voice, you're going to discover something great. So let's take a look at what kind of decisions these might be. If you are here for love and relationship, you might need to choose between two people. Maybe you have two people that are interested in you and you have hard time making a decision. Some of you might have to make a decision between an existing relationship or being single and going into a relationship, or divorcing somebody. If you're here for money, career, finance, there's some kind of a decision again that you have hard time making. You might be thinking of going on your own, and that's a decision you're trying to make. You might have two options to choose from, or you might have to choose whether you want to leave your existing workplace or not. Whatever this decision is, you have hard time making it, and you should follow your inner guidance. This card can also represent some conflict as well. Sometimes when this card comes up, it can be a sign that there's been conflict either at work or in a relationship and you are kind of in a standstill. It can also be a significant part of it where you are in the middle of two people and you are not trying to kind of show your cards in a sense that who you think is the right one. But let's continue to see what else you have here. You do have the Chariot. The Chariot is all about balance. It's all about overcoming obstacles, and it's the card of victory as well. So this is a card that can show that you might have gone through some difficulties, but you have all the courage and you have all the willpower to be able to overcome these challenges. This is a card of control and balance as well. So one thing you might need to focus on, how much control and how you're giving to a situation. When we're looking at this card from a love and relationship perspective, if you are single, this is a great indication that the current time is great for you to meet somebody new. You're going to be definitely successful in your endeavors. If you are in an existing relationship, can be a sign that you might have gone through some obstacles in the relationship and you're moving forward, but it can also be a sign that somebody in this relationship is practicing too much control, and sometimes you need to balance the amount of your emotions and your actions as well. This card can also indicate some moves, so I don't know if some of you are moving, but also can be a sign of traveling somewhere. But it is also a card of moving forward. If you're here for love, not love, if you're here for money, career, finance, if you are unemployed and you're thinking about going for a promotion or you're going for a job, this is a great card to have, because it is indicating that you're going to be the chosen one. You're going to be the one who's going to get the position. And it is also a good card to show that you are overcoming some challenges in your financial circumstances, or just generally in your work area. The next we have here is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a very action-driven card. It is very adventurous, and it is focuses on getting things done. Following his passions, and it's a great sign of success. When you have this card coming out from a money, career, finance perspective, it is a great card when you're trying to get a new job or starting your own business, because it can indicate that you're going to be actually way more successful than you think you can be, because your passion is going to drive you forward, and you're going to achieve the goals that you are trying to do. If you're here for love and relationship, this card can be an indication of a person. It can be an indication of you, or just the energy of the card being a core card. So this person is somebody who's very passionate, somebody who likes the adventures. I don't necessarily see this person as somebody who is there for the long term. It's definitely an indication of some kind of a hot and passionate adventure. So some of you might be adventurous this time. And we do have here the Death card. The Death card is all about major transformation in your life. So you're definitely going through something big, a big change that is very significant in your life. This is the out with the old and in with the new type of energy, when a cycle is ending and a new one is beginning. It is indicating a change that change is natural in our life. Change is constant, and whenever this card comes up, it's very important that you don't resist the change that you're going through, but you are embracing it, because if you're resisting the change, it's gonna be just harder for you to progress. So what does this really mean? If you're here for love and relationship, and if you're single, this is a card that's indicating that your solitude is ending and a new relationship is coming into your life. If you are in an existing relationship, it might be that the relationship is changing. It can be an indication of marriage, it can be an indication of engagement, but it can be also an indication of an ending of a relationship if the relationship is not serving your greater goods. If you're here for money, career, and finances, this card is indicating again that you have a big change ahead of you. Maybe you're finishing up a project, a significant project, you're finishing up a position, and you're getting into a new position. If you're thinking about having your own business, then this card might be telling you that this is the time to really commit yourself to this opportunity, because you might be actually more successful than you think you could be. Now the next card we have here is the Devil. So the Devil is all about materialism. It is all about our vices, and it's the card of addiction, and also the card of a situation where you don't see your way out. So some of you might be feeling trapped in a situation and you don't know how to continue, and maybe that's what's kind of giving you this blindfold. So what does this really mean? It is definitely something that is causing you a lot of challenges, because the Devil has a very attractive side that always keeps you coming back. So if you look at this from a love and relationship perspective, if you're single, this can be a sign that you're going through some relationships, adventures that have no emotional attachment, and it is only focusing on the pleasure. If you are in an existing relationship, it can describe a relationship where the parties are too dependent on each other, and they're not able to kind of live without each other, but even with each other either. It can also be a sign of a relationship where the parties either parties might have some kind of an addiction problem. Any kind of addiction can be this. And if you're here for money, career, and finance, this can be an indication of a toxic workplace, a toxic boss, or toxic co-workers that are giving you some very hard time, but somehow you're not able to see how to get out of that situation because there's something attractive. Maybe the pay is good, or there's something that keeps you going back. If you're without a job, it can be also a sign that you don't know how to get out of that situation. Now, what's very important when this card comes up, that there's always a way to get out of any situation. You just need to make up your mind, which is, easier to said than done, but that's what the message of this card is. And you do have here the moon, so you kind of have a double moon of here, which is a Piscean energy as well. So this can be first of all an indication that your energy is really in this reading and you're able to kind of deal with the situation that you're kind of going through. But again, the moon is all about fears, anxiety. It is also can be a sign of secrets, and it is also a card that's telling us to listen to your inner guide, your inner voice. And if you go down that path, even though it is scary, you're going to be rewarded. So I think through this transition, first of all, you need to follow your instincts, you follow your inner voice. But, the moon can indicate shadows as well. And before we kind of get to the shadows, it's kind of interesting, this blue moon, because I'm kind of recording this message around the time of the blue moon. So maybe that is something that's happening, during that time, or it's a significant that's going to have an influence for the next 3 months in your life. But let's get back to the moon itself. So the shadows part of the moon, it can indicate some secrets, it can indicate some information that you are missing, that are in the shadows right now, or opportunities, or whatever, something that you don't know about. And maybe that's kind of that's holding you back of actually making the decision that you need to make. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because that's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that more people get the message that they need. And for you, it is only the cost of pushing a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And I'm always happy to read in the comment what's going on in your lives. So the next card you have here is the Four of Wands. No, the Four of Wands. It's the Four of Swords, sorry. So the Four of Swords is all about rest, recovery, and healing. So you have been through some rough times, because it is following the Three of Swords, which is a loss and some pain. So you're definitely recovering from something that happened to you. Maybe you went through a breakup, you went through a job loss, and you've been kind of taking a break of some sort. It's definitely a sign of recovery. It can also be a sign that things are not moving forward, but generally this pause, this break is a blessing in disguise. So whatever is happening to you, there's definitely some forces in the background that are working for you. If you are here for love and relationship, this can be an indication that you've been taking a break from dating, or you need some break. Or if you're in a relationship, maybe you guys need to think about to pause things a little bit or go on a vacation. If you are here for money, career, finance, there's definitely can be a break in terms of your career, but it can be also a sign that you need to just rest a little bit more and meditate. When we continue the reading, you have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is creating the foundations for something great, working hard, working in teams, and our hard work is being recognized and rewarded. So what does it mean from a love and relationship perspective? If you're in an existing relationship, it can be a sign that both of you are working on this relationship as a team and making improvements. If you're single, maybe people are trying to help you to meet somebody, but there's definitely some team effort here. And you're putting on a lot of effort in both cases, and it's going to bring you the rewards that you are looking for. And if you're here for money, career, finance, this is a great indication of teamwork when people are helping each other, and you're creating a foundation for something that's going to be very successful. And if you're talking about success, the Three of Wands is one of the first cards that is indicating initial successes. And because this is the card of a new horizon, when you're kind of made your plans and finally you're seeing that your plans gonna have some great results. So what does this mean from a love and relationship perspective? This actually has a very independent feel. So if you're single, you're definitely enjoying being alone, and you are not necessarily looking for a long-term relationship, but it really depends on whatever your plan is, because this is kind of a card that's indicating that your plans are bringing results. So if you want to have a relationship, I think you're going to see some signs that are indicating that you might have some potential suitors for you. This card also can be a sign of a relationship that is overseas, or definitely not in the same country. If you're in an existing relationship, it is a card that can mean that you are planning ahead and moving forward with this relationship. Maybe you're planning to get engaged or get married. Definitely showing some signs, but as I kind of indicated, this is a card of travel as well. So you do have two cards that can indicate travel in this time. And if you're here for money, career, finance, this is a card that's showing the initial results for your efforts, whatever plans you made. Your ships are coming in. So those are the initial successes that you're seeing. So if you are job hunting, maybe you see some potentials coming in. If you are in working on something, you see that it's going to be successful. If you have your own business, it can be a sign as well that you're thinking about taking your business to a global scale. And when we look at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is the card of financial stability and independence, and the independence is the key here. And maybe some of you are a little bit afraid of this independence. So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.